Hi FLFM, part 2 of flight tracking for dummies. So here you see my receiving limit. Some people get a lot better coverage, but they got better equipment and probably are just better situated for the task. I just have my own DIY antenna and I got about 100-mile coverage, but I'm pretty happy with the numbers, you know. That's what you see today. So, I'm sorry, shaky hand camera. Let me explain why you can't see planes flying over the oceans. Okay, how many people are living like in this area? Yeah, you know, how many people are living between South America and Africa? Not much, right? Or in the Pacific, how many people are living there? You tell me how much or how many receivers of the radio signals planes send out can be received here by people and then put on the internet. No people around. No people around. Yeah, you got a little tiny dot. Oh, sorry. But you got Hawaii and you got some of the islands there. Maybe there are some receivers around here, you know, but look at the circle, you know. Can you read it? About 200 miles is what you'd expect with good equipment. So, anyone there? Nope. No people living there. And no people living there. And no people living there. And no people here. So, how would you expect to see planes fly there, being tracked online by radio signals if no one can receive those signals? If you did make a video, like I think it's Flat Earth Clues number 7, if you only did read how the system works, you would understand you don't see planes there. It's impossible because there's no one receiving the signal. And they go about, well, we are going to make a space-based system. Let me show you. They're planning a space-based system. We flat earthers know that if they're talking about satellites, they're talking about things that go up in space via a rocket or balloon. If it goes by rocket, you know, just imagine. That's just me thinking. You launch a rocket, you know, these people believe in space, believe that the Earth is a ball. We know it's not, but hey, you know, you can't have everything. They believe it's space, they can go to space. But we know that a lot of satellites are just things hanging from balloons. Read this. Live data from Aaron's ADS-B receivers on the Iridium Next constellation of 66 satellites with 100% global coverage, even over the North Pole and every ocean in the world. No mention of Antarctica. Just, they know. But anyway, they're planning to launch satellites. Well, they're probably just balloons. And otherwise, they are thrown up by a rocket and have a balloon attached to them when they get like separated from the rocket. You know, it can be like a Murph dispenser from an ICBM. They can do it. It's easy peasy, I think, for them. But anyway, I don't think these people actually know a lot about the true meaning of the world they live in. But anyway, if they do, it's good for them, and if they want to keep it a secret, it's all on them, you know. It's not my conscience. But anyway, they want a global flight tracking, but it still uses the same system. Yeah, you read it. No new aircraft equipment required. That means that they still are on the ADS-B 1090 megahertz frequency. That means there is a limitation to how far the receiver can be for a signal to be received, you know, like for me, if they got crappy antenna like I do and no filters, they only get a 100-mile range. Yeah. So how far out are these satellites? Anyway, doesn't matter. Just remember, back in the day, all signals were land-based receivers. How many receivers can you have in an ocean? Please update your fucking videos, because you're the FE community who sells, oh, GPS, space, blah. You know, planes can't fly over the ocean, whatever. It's bullshit. You're selling bullshit, flat earth people. And I'm not saying the earth is not flat. What I'm saying is, you try to be educated about something, and you haven't even read how the system works. Like people claiming, oh no, like Australia works with NASA on the ATC. He says it's Antarctic Tracking Station, whatever. You know, ATC stands for Air Traffic Control. NASA does the air traffic control to maintain the global lie, the ball, illusion to all the people that work in the aircraft industry, that are oblivious to the fact that they are being deceived or told a story about the ball Earth. NASA has to control that information. So NASA gives out equipment, diagrams, whatever, to the space or to the airplane industry, and you know, so people can still believe in the ball. That's why NASA is involved. It isn't because they're hiding flights. No one has any use for hiding a flight, because if you lose 200 people or 300 people in a plane crash, no one is happy. I guarantee you. Maybe if someone planned it and executed the crash, maybe those persons are happy, but no one in the aircraft industry is going to be happy because they lost a plane. No one. So no one is going to deceive in a manner that would hurt other people. You know, just get it in your fucking head. You know, if you see NASA, it doesn't mean they lie about what you think they lie about. Those billions of dollars are being used somewhere. And give them at least some credit for having a general sense of safety, you know? You see, if you have this many planes in this little area, you know, and this is few planes you see on my screen right now. Let's go to the other one because that one is fucking crazy. You see how many planes there are? NASA provides information and tools for air traffic control to guide all these planes in safe ways. And they do so with the ball illusion. That's what the lie is, the ball illusion. But not in any way is there any intent in that system of air traffic control to deliberately hide flights, because it's not to anyone's profit. No one is getting happy about that one, you know. So they don't hide flights on purpose. They may spoof flights. Yes, I do believe NASA spoofs flights, but they don't hide them. Please. You know, some people, while they work at NASA, might even be decent people, you know, and some people that work in the aircraft industry, and they are decent people, you know, they are not evil liars. Just get your head around it. You know, the only one who's evil is the one who has seen this fit and makes a video or had a video done about aircraft tracking and doesn't revise it because they made a stupid mistake. Because if you don't revise it, you're the disinfo agent. Because now I, as a flat earther, give you all the tools you need to get your story straight. Get it? And otherwise, you're off the list, you know? You're just another fuck up. You could be a baller for all I know. So, get it straight, people. If you want to do plane tracking, I've been a plane spotter for all my fucking life, you know? Like, here, I got my plane scanner. You heard it once in a while, you know. If you really want to have a mess, I'll do this. You know, SPL, ground. Yeah. You should. Emergency frequency, that's my... Yeah, that's another thing I need to talk about. You see this? The frequency? That's my camera. My camera causes my scanner to be triggered. And this is probably the mirror of that frequency. Because if I just lock it out, it will be gone. And then we got emergency again. I don't think there's a lot of talk on emergency frequencies anymore. I just heard it earlier today without the camera, but you know, there's a lot of talk. They all try to work in the best interest of people for safe travel. So if you talk bullshit, you imply they do not have safety in their minds. They do. So they're not astronauts, you know, they're not the people that swallow toothpaste. Think about it.